Wagwan chat. Welcome back to another episode on Off the Cuff with your girl, Ashley A.
Initiating raid process.
Today is April 29th. It is Tuesday, y'all. I know check-ins are supposed to be on a Monday, but I was so tired. I actually have so much to catch you guys up on. But before we get into any of the questions, I brought you guys a little bit closer because I'm tired. The girl is tired. My current mood is recovery. Like, I'm recovering. I feel like I went to war. That's what my body feels like. Like, I went to flippin' war. I do not have a current track of the day because I haven't listened to music in 2 days. Would you believe me if I said that? I haven't listened to music in 2 days. I have had the lyrics of Survivor's Remorse and I think it's called Lonely Road. God give me direction. Can you send me some angels for protection? Lonely Road and Survivor's Remorse. Those two lyrics have been like kind of bouncing around in my head, so we'll say those are my tracks of the day. Yeah. Get comfy, grab a tea, grab your coffee, grab some water, grab your snacks. We're about to get into some touchy things, some sensitive things. That's why I brought you guys a little bit closer today because I was like, dog, the energy is not here with me, but I promised myself to be consistent on the channel, and I plan on doing that. Whether it's posted on Tuesday or Monday, it's gonna be up. I promise it'll be up. So I had a spice chai tea, spice dragon chai tea. First of all, I'm very much of a if I like it, I'm not gonna switch it up. That doesn't mean I won't try it. Like, say we go to a coffee shop and you order an Earl Grey and I order my usual. You know what I'm saying? It's not to say I won't try the Earl Grey, but I will not order it for myself. Because if I don't like it, then I'm be upset that I spent my money on it. So I never tried the Dragon Spice chai tea. I think that's what it's called. It's in like a pink package, has a yellow label on it. Anyways, I never tried it. I was always a skeptic, but I tried it yesterday and I had another one today. And I was like, yeah, I need to branch out a little bit because that tea was actually really good. And it just, I don't know, it's warm and obviously, right? But like, I don't know if there's like cinnamon in it or something. I really like cinnamon, so maybe that's it. I don't know. Anyways, it was delicious. I've also just finished watching this TV show called Dead to Me. It's about two women that are grieving, basically. The comedy in it is a little dry, but then when I seen who the executive producer was, I was like, okay, like this kind of makes sense. Like one of the executive producers is Will Ferrell, and like like he's funny, but like serious question. Adam Sandler or Will Ferrell? This will tell me so much about if you know comedy or not. Because I'm not gonna lie, Will Ferrell's funny, but Adam Sandler's hilarious. I also have been obsessed lately with judge and case and court shows. Like, I don't know what is up with that, but right now I'm currently binge watching Judge Faith on YouTube. No, I'm going through the motions. I don't know what it is. Today, I got a Lyft ride, and the Lyft driver and I were talking, and he was telling me that he's from Ontario. For those of you who don't know, I'm also from Ontario, and he was asking me if I like it out here in Edmonton, and I was telling him like, nah, not really. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, shit's expensive. Like, I'm struggling. I don't really like it. What is there to like? I don't know. I don't really like it. So we were kind of like relating back and forth. Anyways, we were talking about something. I said that this person is no longer in my life because of this reasoning. And this guy looked at me in the rearview mirror and then opened up my profile and tried to like zoom in on my like I watched him do it. He tried to like zoom in on my photo and he was like, interesting. And I was like, interesting what? You trying to say I'm ugly or something? Are you because I know I'm not ugly, baby. Like I don't know what he was trying to prove by looking at me and then looking at my picture and be like, interesting, but I didn't appreciate that. and I clocked it. So I was in all black, like looking real bummish. But the way he looked at me was so like, interesting, like, interesting, all in your face. Anyways, that shit irritated me. I'm also currently in a situation where I am seeking legal action for two situations that are currently happening in my life. I have reached out to a few lawyers, and life has just been like, oh my god, oh my god. There's a lot. There's a lot on my mind. I do not want to make this video too long. Okay, just to give you guys a real authentic update about my life currently. I am 1 month post breakup. I am currently living in my mother's basement. I am sleeping on a couch. This couch that you see here. I'm sleeping on this couch. And I'm also having allergic reactions every day living in this house. I do not currently have a vehicle anymore. I am also going through a career crisis. Like, I don't even really know what to label it as. Going through job loss. I'm going through anxiety, depression, just a lot. Just a lot of things are happening. And it's gotten to the point where I have went to my family doctor and I sat down with her and I was like, "Look, this is what's going on in my life. This is how I feel about it currently, and I'm not really sure what I want to do about it going forward." And she was like, "You need to see a psychiatrist." So, I'm crazy. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Let me not do that. Mentally, there may or may not be something going on with me, obviously, because things that are happening in my life, I do have control over some of the things that have happened, but a lot of the things I don't have any control over those things, and it is affecting my day to day, like it's affecting my livelihood. And one thing I am credited for, I feel like, any like former employer or maybe even coaches or anyone else who has been above me in a position can honestly say, and even myself, I really pride myself on not letting my emotions affect my money. Like, I'm very, 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 very big on that. Like, super big. And I'm a Cancer. Yes, I'm into zodiac signs. Yeah, I'm into astrology. You can click off if you want to. That's fine. Oh, I'm a triple water sign. I'm a Cancer sun, Cancer rising, and a Scorpio moon. So I'm all the water. I'm all the emotions. I'm all the depth and all the crying. Okay, like that's me, unfortunately. But I generally feel like that's why my skin is so nice because I cry all the time. Um, my current mood is recovery is because I went out on Saturday, and because of everything that's been going on that I just listed out for you guys, I have been managing my emotions. And I think on the weekend, I just got to a place of, y'all, I can't manage this anymore. And I started drinking very early in the day because I knew that I was going to go out. However, those who know me like in real life know that I'm not a drinker like that. Like, I prefer to smoke. We are 420 friendly over here, okay? I'm not like a huge drinker. So the fact that I started super early, I drank Rand Nephew, Casamigo, drink called Cutwater. That shit had me fucked up, yo. That shit had me on my ass. Like, I was seeing triple double. Like, bro, I've never been one of those people that like really black out. I've only blacked out once in my life, and it was on my birthday last year, where there was like a chunk of the night that I do not remember. Like, I vividly do not remember what happened within those hours of the night. And it happened to me on Saturday, be carried out of the club because I was that intoxicated. I'm pretty sure I puked on myself a couple times. I puked outside of my friend's car for like, I don't even know, 45 minutes, an hour. Like, I don't know. I was shocking. And then after that, I don't remember the car ride. I don't remember like getting into my mom's house. I don't remember anything after that. Don't remember a ting, not a ting, not a ting, not a ting. And that doesn't normally happen to me. So that was rough. Sunday was very rough. Normally Sunday is when I record my off the cuff video and then edit a little bit on Sunday or fully edit it on Sunday. If not, fully edit it on Monday and post it on Monday. However, because of all the alcohol I drank, a girl was not moving, okay? Like I don't think there was a point in time where I was a proper functioning human being on Sunday. Like I was rotting. I was quite literally rotting. I was eating and like I was trying to hydrate and take I took a shower. I went for a walk, like I got some air. Like I was trying, but the alcohol beat me. The alcohol got me, okay? Like Lord. Cuz after that, I work like super early in the morning. I work at 6 a.m. So my main focus on Sunday was recovering so that I can go to work in the morning on Monday. Like I was dead. I was dead. I needed to take care of myself. And that's what I did. So I didn't go into too much detail about the topics that I did list out. I think eventually, like, I will start talking about some of the things that are happening and some of the things that I have been experiencing. But for the most part, you guys got the headliner of what is going on. And it's a lot. Like, everything I just listed is a lot. That's a lot for one person to deal with. Like, I'm one person, y'all. Like, I feel like the last month has just been crazy. My entire living situation has changed. My relationship status has changed. My career status has changed. Like, yo, if I did something to somebody, I'm so sorry. Cause this shit is low. This shit is low. This shit is real low. Like I'm in a very, very, very low place in my life right now. I can totally admit that. I'm in a very, very, very low place in my life right now. Everybody keeps telling me this is happening because something good is coming and you're transitioning and you're leveling up. And I'm like, they're like, you're gonna run into a lot of money. And I'm like, bitch, where's it at? Cause I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. And because I don't have a car anymore, I'm taking Ubers everywhere. And because I'm taking Ubers everywhere, it's cutting into my budget. And my budget affects my rent at my apartment that I no longer live at. Also, did I mention that I decided to go to school and like get a higher education, all that bullshit, and now I owe the government like 40K and they're coming for my head. I see you guys' phone calls. Mind you, I work part-time and let's not go into how much I make. You guys can start rationing my checks if you'd like. But like a bitch is already down. So like that's why I haven't answered. Like what do you want me to do? Like I don't know. If I tell them how much I make hourly, they'll literally look at me and be like, "Okay, so you'll take what? You'll take what? There's nothing." Exactly. My psych appointment because I know that there's something going on with me. I know that like I'm not my normal self and I know that I haven't been able to manage my emotions like I usually am. All my coping mechanisms are not working anymore. I'm a very self-aware person and I feel like my self-awareness is turning into a curse. Like, can I close my eyes and my ears? I don't want to see, hear, feel not a goddamn thing. Thank you very much. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm actually really tired of it. Excited about the appointment because I'm excited to learn more about myself. I did actually just discover something yesterday about myself, about my self worth and my self esteem, that my self esteem is low. I have low self esteem, like, and I'm not happy about it. Like, I'm not saying it like I'm proud of it or anything, but it's something that I've noticed. I noticed that I might have even said something along the lines of it just a few minutes ago, but I've noticed that when things are going wrong or things aren't going the way that I thought they would go, or somebody does something to me, I feel like I did something. And I feel like I did something wrong to like deserve that. And I feel like that's very like there's like a very damaged part of me that thinks and feels like, "Oh, this person lied to you because you did this to them." Like that's real messed up. Instead of it just being about their character, I instantly am like, "Oh, it's because of something I did." And I think that's been instilled in me because when I was younger, I grew up with my grandparents and I wasn't around my mom very often. Like I would see my mom on like weekends or like a living arrangement sort of setup, but I was mostly with my grandparents. I didn't live with my dad. My dad lived in Jamaica and he has other kids, so he was living his own life. So I felt abandoned a lot. And I always used to like kind of blame myself, like, oh, they left me here because I'm a bad kid, or they left me here because my grades are bad, or they left me here because, like I would punish myself in this sort of way. And I feel like I kind of carry that with me still to this day, and I don't know why, because there's a part of me that's like self-aware enough to be like, nah, bro, like that's not a healthy way of thinking. That's not true. Like, your parents went around because of this. It wasn't because of your grades, or because you talk back, or because you don't like to drink milk, because I didn't like milk. Now we discovered I'm lactose intolerant, so this makes a lot of sense. But um anyways, it just shows you like how much you really carry from your childhood. And I know at a certain age and at a certain point of time, it becomes your story and not your childhood and your environment, and becomes your choices. And I think lately I've been having a really hard time deciphering which are my actual choices and which have been trauma and instilled in me from a young age. And that's why I'm looking forward to my appointment, because I'll have somebody who's actually educated and went to school for this stuff, who can just literally tell me like, nah, bitch, you crazy, or like, no, that's actually a real rational way of thinking, you know? Anyways, that's all I have for you for this episode of Off the Cuff. Hopefully, the next episode I have a little bit more energy. I do apologize for the episode coming out late. And I do appreciate you sitting here and tuning in with me. Um, what the hell was that? Okay, see you guys next week for another episode of Off the Cuff with your girl, Ashley A.
Now which kind life I never see. I carry God so I fear nothing. They be increasing the command.